So there's a few ways of practicing, and one form of practice is just repetition. Sometimes you need to do less repetitions and think about it more, be more precise, but sometimes you just need to sit down and get repetitions in of something. And if that's the case, which is often the case in something like a sapat tan, particular tan or particular phrase, one of my teachers told me this trick and it's worked like magic for me and for heaps of my students as well. You might have a mala lying around, and if you have a mala lying around at home, that is usually has 108 beats. Count it as 100 and sit there and set yourself a target of 2 malas, 3 malas, 5 malas, 10 malas. I normally do whatever I think is appropriate for that particular exercise. Sometimes I do 5. I've done 10 before. That's 1,000 repetitions, 500 repetitions. You can start with 1 repetition of the mala. That's 100 times. But that's a very good way of keeping yourself accountable and giving yourself a task when you sit down. So I'm going to sit down. I'm going to do 3 malas, which is 3 repetitions of the beads, which will be about 300 repetitions of this particular tan. And you will see that by the end of that 3rd mala, 4th mala, or whatever you've set yourself as a target, when you repeat something a few hundred times, it becomes way more comfortable, right? And then you can always sit down the next day and do something else and do repetitions, or you can then try to do more malas of the same thing. So more repetitions of the same thing and improve.